Alright, here we are. We're going to test. I'm hoping stuff goes more smoothly. I have to turn this on. We will see. Oh, looks like my dreams don't have to wait and be put on hold if this connection stays strong. Just joined, but welcome. How are you guys doing? Drop a message in the chat.
Almost there. Okay. Got to start a fire. Okay, this might work. Not enough to last the night. Need to gather more. Dry enough to burn. I hope. Fresh kill. No meat, but... back to camp.
Also, I'm telling you what, I like to see. Even if the Xbox console is $1,200 straight, I just want you guys to know a gaming PC costs around the same amount. And you're basically getting a gaming PC out of this Xbox. And if they're making it where you're able to upgrade it, why not? Why not build it? If it's basically gonna be performing just like a PC, basically is a PC, you still get to use Steam, you still get to use the Xbox games, and they're promising you more backwards compatible games. Why not invest? Not only that, you get to have that console as a collection. You get to have it stored on your shelf as retro. One day it's going to be a retro PC. Well, quote unquote, retro.
Trinity.
So why not just be like, oh hell yeah, let's put that on the wall. That's my collectible now. You know, I've always been a fan of like collecting Xboxes, PlayStations, old consoles, and even just using it for display, not even playing.
Going to need a stronger bow.
Or even indulging in
wish
that
this
nostalgia.
pain wasn't so familiar. Like looking an old enemy in the eye. It wants to take me down. It wants me to just lie down and die. But I won't. I can't. There's something here. There must be, or Trinity wouldn't be in this snowy hell. I just hope that Jonah is okay. that he found a way back. I just couldn't risk having him with me. Not again. The pain of losing him, that would be too much to bear. This is my path, and mine alone.
All I know is a lot of people aren't happy about it. I saw a lot of negative comments saying, why would they charge that much? But a PC is literally about the same amount of money. It's like, what do you do? If you're going to game and indulge in gaming anyway, and the Xbox itself, Game Pass, is on PC. If you want to just go the other way, build a budget PC, a banger for your buck PC, right? Go the cheaper route, you still get Game Pass, right? And you still get to play the library and whatnot. And maybe eventually, outside of Game Pass, maybe eventually they'll bring an app to you guys, right? An app where you're able to just play all of the Xbox library without having to get Game Pass, and that you can just have it where you can pick one game, put it in the library, and download it, and have it download and installed, rather than just only cloud play or only relying on Game Pass. Maybe Xbox could create an app like that. And I feel like if they head in that direction, that would also be nice for the brand, where people aren't like, oh, I gotta spend an arm and leg just to get a console, or I gotta spend an arm and leg just to get Game Pass. But imagine if the Game Pass subscription is included with buying the console itself. Imagine if they're going that route, where they just give you Game Pass for free just because you bought their console, and that's free forever. That would be something cool. Just an idea. You know, if the Xbox guys are listening, maybe they can give that idea out there. But I'm not entirely what they're doing with the brand. I mean, sure what they're doing, but I feel, you know, they're going to do a lot of good things for the Xbox. So just buckle up. I know $1,200 is steep. It's a big bill. But if it's upgradable, uh, if you invest in PCs and you're like, hell yeah, PC, I just invested in a PC, then, you know, there's options out there. It's just ways to make things work. Respectfully, I feel like just because PlayStation isn't in the PC realm like that yet, with like, I don't know how to explain. I feel like PlayStation will probably head down the same route where they're creating their own console with exclusives, and it's eventually gonna be kind of like a PC, because how are they gonna keep creating these consoles, right? When technology is advancing so far without it being essentially built like a PC, because they're finding, I think they ran into a stumble or a blockage of supplies and demand for like chips and whatnot, like CPUs and stuff. Like, I think they're realizing they have to upgrade big shells and stuff like that to even be looking like a PC anyway. So I've never understood the hate for the PC or hate for the direction things are going, but I understand that's a lot of money, but maybe they offer a cheaper version. Who knows? Maybe they have like a $600 version where it's like not so great with performance and still make games compatible with it. But if we want to advance in technology, we have to think about, you know, where technology is going. Think about how games are more demanding of higher end technology, and that technology keeps advancing. And maybe one day they'll find something that can fit in a little console. Maybe they already have it. I don't know. Maybe that's what they used in the PS5. Maybe that's what they used in the Xbox Series S and X. But I don't know. I feel like when they just had smaller shows, like let's say the Series S, for example, you see how it performed less than what the Series X did, because the Series X is basically like a bigger size I don't know if they just made it where one performs better, or if they just couldn't fit certain things in it to make it perform better. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe they make small things enough to perform huge, but if they don't, then that might be the route you see consoles going to, being more like PC-like, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because you still get your brand and it performs like a PC. So what do you lose out? I know the price is gonna be a bitch, but gaming costs a lot for a hobby nowadays, and it just keeps going up in price. And I feel like it's heading in that direction where it's gonna be priced like a PC. But I know I gave you guys a lot of content on that outside of playing this game for a bit, but I figured I'd just dive deep into that real quick. Something to talk about. But we'll dive back into this here.
Mongolian. Trinity. They're here.
Command, do you copy? Oh, shit!
Oh shit. What the hell was that?
Survey team, this is Overwatch. Please respond. Survey team, please respond.
Damn. Apparently I'm not skilled enough. The fuck? If you guys are seeing this, just close your eyes. I'll eventually get this. Not like that, not bad. I'm already, like, running. Like, I think this is the fastest they can go. Okay, never mind, I got it that time. I might be just pissing this bear off. Don't propose the bear. I thought the trick is to play dead. But, hey, what do I know?
Lara, refusing to use the door again, I see?
But it's faster this way, Dad.
Come here, you little monkey.
Are you going on another adventure?
Yes, my greatest one yet.
Well, I've decided that I should be your assistant.
Oh, have you?
I will just say, I didn't get to say in the other videos, is look at the iconography. The iconography in this game is just, it's unique. I love it. And for those who don't know what iconography is, it's like biblical images that they display. That's just, it's so unique. Like you can see this is biblical because look around his head and he's got like that halo right there. And a lot of iconography you'll see in Russian icons, you'll see in freaking Orthodox icons and stuff like that. You'll see they'll have that halo around their head. And then you'll see the one with Jesus, he has like the cross. I always thought that was cool.
Well, there's no one I'd rather have by my side. But this business, it's too dangerous. Lara, listen to me. Someday, you're going to make such a mark on this world.
I'm sorry for pausing this game left and right, but we're gonna give a shout out to my shorty. She's got Deja Diaries going on over there on YouTube. Creating a new name for herself on YouTube. It used to be Queen Tiny, so if you subscribe to Queen Tiny, it's now Deja Diaries. So buckle up. Things are changing, moving in a different direction, and I like it. I think maybe she got the inspiration from Vampire Diaries because that was one of our favorite shows. So there's something for you guys to check into too, is that show. And then check on her channel. She's gonna be pushing out content for you guys too. We're trying to grow big here and give back. That's our biggest goal, is to give back too. You know, like I'm telling you, you guys are gonna be rewarded big. Like, I'm not gonna be one of those streamers that are like thinking about themselves growing and being prideful and egotistical. I want to be one of them people that give back. That's the mission. God called me to do a mission, and this is what we're gonna do. Now back to the game. Maybe I can stop interrupting the game.
You're going to make me so proud. Give me a moment, darling. I need to take this.
Got to bind this wound. Those leaves should stem the bleeding. Need some kind of bandage. An abandoned Cold War installation. What the hell is Trinity doing down there? Good enough. More Mongol ruins. It looks like the path goes all the way through. Got to get past that bear.
I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. But if I'm shooting something like this and relying on this to hold my weight, right? Initially, what's gonna happen? I feel like with any Tomb Raider, they always shot that thing all the way over somewhere like this area over here, and then stick it, and then something over here, and then just use it to climb across. Yeah, you're gonna die in real life if you do that. I'm not entirely sure why this wants me to shoot this, if this even wants me to shoot this here. Let's do survival instinct. Oh. Hear that bear? You don't sound too happy over here. And if you hear the TV in the background, that's for my little boys. We keep them content.
Those mushrooms, they're death caps. I should be able to make a poison.
Now I'm just looking goofy. I thought for sure you can just do this, but I guess that was a previous game. Or Tomb Raider. But that wouldn't make sense. Maybe I played them out of order. Come on. That ain't even right. Oh, I do square. Oh, I forgot this is PlayStation on Xbox. Oh, I don't think I was supposed to fall. I think I was supposed to still be guarding on that. All these animals warning me, don't go that way. Maybe it doesn't give an option. No shot. Yeah, I was thinking I'm stuck. We're going in here.
Might be able to make something with all this. Should head back to camp and try. Mongolian script. Can't quite piece it together.
Now, why the deer gonna peek at me like that? Was that a deer? You guys saw that, right? Am I crazy? Yeah, look. Guess maybe it's just being curious. That's what we're looking for. Okay. I was scared I want to play.
Need to rest. So cold. So tired.
No, you listen to me. This discovery is too important. I don't give a damn about my reputation. Don't you dare threaten me. After everything I've done? Hello? Hello?
Dad, what's happening?
They're fools!
You're scaring me.
I'm close, Lara. Close to something important. Someday, you'll understand.
I don't want to understand. I just want you to stop. Be my dad again.
Yeah.
Keep moving. Come on, we got him.
I'm so happy I'm able to vlog right now. We'll give you a glog. A glog. Gaming vlog. A glog. But at the end of the day, I had content that I wanted to share. And I tried to get it to work. I couldn't get the stream to work. I don't know what was going on. Why it's working now for me, but it wasn't working earlier. I was trying to get you guys to be able to see Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. That game on Game Pass is pretty decent. I just didn't like the satanic side of it. Like them using a lot of satanic messages and like sacrifices and stuff. It's kind of weird in that aspect, but outside of that, the story was pretty decent. A little.
Run her down. teams report in. What's the situation? Over.
We found another camp up here. Fire was still warm. They can't...
We don't beat you up, my boy.
Command, we're fanning out to pick up the trail.
Roger that, but it looks like they've retreated. Primary objective is to find the missing survey.
Spread the word. The natives set snares in the clearing. They must have planned for us to pursue. God damn it. They weren't retreating. This was a feint. They're still out there. Brinker's KIA. Someone's gonna have to cut him down.
I think I know how this works. Right? So I had my headset, the Astros, put upward, and usually that's how it mutes on the Xbox. I don't know if that's how it mutes on PlayStation 2, I forget. But I think if it's muted like that, but my thing is unmuted, like my controller, that maybe the controller just picks me up talking instead. But shit, I don't know. I hope you guys heard everything I was talking.
Last signal we got said they were under attack, but nothing. That was just a few minutes. But God incoming!
Keep your eyes open. The natives booby-trap the woods.
I'm gonna be real, I do not know how to crouch, and this does not look crouched. Downfall. I don't think I see a setting for it either. It was just like a crouch.
Heads up. We haven't restored the